Please don't suck. Please don't suck. Please don't suck. What is up, everybody? Michael here today with a video. I know, but this ain't the video that you would want to be hoping. The Bears signed Andy Dalton to a one-year deal, $10 million. It's not a big contract. It's not we overpaid the dude to play quarterback. Let me give you some positives on it and some negatives on it. The positive thing that I can find with Andy Dalton, he's a good player. Okay? I have a feeling that, he would have been a better option than Nick Foles last offseason when we traded to get him. He's a great game manager. You can win with Andy Dalton if you give him the right skill players and an offensive line. I don't think he had that on the Bengals. I guess you could say he failed on the Cowboys, but at least the Cowboys have an injured offense. Look, I don't like this move. I don't believe Dalton's going to be the starter. Let's be perfectly honest. If we wanted to start Andy Dalton that badly, we would have given him a huge contract. I still think we're going to... This doesn't prevent us from doing another quarterback move during... It might not be Russell Wilson, and it's going to be someone like Sam Darnold, maybe Matt Ryan, maybe... I'm trying to think. Maybe Alex Smith. I still believe that he's not going to be the full-time starter. Let's be perfectly honest. If we wanted Andy Dalton to start that badly, we would have given him a huge contract. But here's why I don't like the move. And I have to criticize it because I'm not surprised by it. This is why we should have tanked after we lost our game against the Lions. The Bears should have just tanked the rest of the season, so we could fire Ryan Pace, fire Matt Nagy, and restart from scratch. That's what you have to. That's what we should have done. But now we're in this position. Was it really worth making the playoffs? No. I don't care if the Cardinals would have made it. I don't care if the Vikings would have made it. At this point of time, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at this point. Because Ryan Pace is holding this team back. I don't trust you, Ryan Pace. I watch you ruin Mitchell Trubisky, and I don't trust you with Dalton. I see Dalton gets fucked in his career. He went from playing from the Bungles to playing with the Cowboys with McCarthy. Now he's on the Bears, where if we don't have the right skill players, he's going to fail. I doubt he's starting, which people are going to criticize me for assuming, but I don't think he's starting. He's going to be the full-time starter. What I think this means is we're going to go after another quarterback. I do believe we're still gonna probably draft a quarterback this year. Look, am I denying Dalton is a good player? Dalton is a very good player. Okay? You could say that he was a victim of the Bungles, he was the victim of bad offensive line play, but here in Chicago, the offensive line is not that good. Unless the offensive line is good, then I don't think Andy Dalton can have any success on the Bears. Looking at it from a talent perspective, can you win games with Dalton? Sure. Can you win playoff games with Dalton? Maybe. Can you win a Super Bowl with Dalton? No. Guys, Andy Dalton is not an elite quarterback that the Bears should be looking for. Should not be looking for. Andy Dalton isn't worth that much money. I think it's a fair deal. 10 million, a 1 year deal. I think he's going to be the backup quarterback. And what I think is going to happen is we're going to still make a quarterback move. And Dalton's going to be the backup quarterback. And I know this might sound crazy. You might think that I'm just making an excuse to cover up the deal. Trust me, I don't like the deal. It's a fair deal, but I don't like it at the same time. The reason why I don't think it's going to have an effect because I don't think Dalton's going to be the starter. If he's the starter, then it's already settled. It's already a bad move. Then what's the point? We give Dalton a 1 year deal with $10 million, so it's only less money. And let me tell you why this is also white privilege at its finest. And I know I'm going to sound racist, but hear me out. Because I have a feeling it's not because of the talent wise that we're getting players, it's because of their skin color. That if you're not white, we don't care what type of skill you have, we're not selecting you. And this has been a part of the Bears for years. They never go after black quarterbacks. And that's a part of our owner's fault, and that's a part of our general manager's fault. This is what happens. This is what happens when you don't tank. Was it worth? I was happy for Mitchell Trubisky, but was it worth it in the end? The Bears should have just tanked the rest of the season. So we can fire everybody and start from scratch. Again, what can Dalton do? Like, I know he can be a great game manager and can win you games, but I don't think he's the long-term answer. I see him more as a situational quarterback, which I believe he's going to be the backup quarterback. Which I'm trying to think of what quarterback the Bears should go after. There's a chance we could get Sam Darnold. There's a chance we could get Marcus Mariota. There is a strong chance we can get Matt Ryan. We could get Teddy Bridgewater. I don't know about Deshaun Watson. I feel like you have to trade more to get Deshaun Watson, and we've already tried on Russell Wilson. So I don't know, guys. I don't think it's a good move, but it's a fair deal at the same time. So hope you guys enjoy this video. That's it. That's all. Please go subscribe. As always, my name is Michael, and I approve this message.